really thought that maybe he needs a restraining order, because I honestly thought I was gonna end up getting murdered or something, like, you know, some lifestyle movie shit. Like I thought somebody was gonna make a movie out of my life someday. Like, it was crazy. I was just like, yo, real hot girl shit.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fall.
Hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Boo, I am so hyper today because your girl just hit 900 subscribers. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Kari. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to notify you every time I post something new, because boo, this is where you want to be. This is the best popping small channel. Yeah, I'm back with another storytime videos. Y'all know how I go in with these storytime videos. Okay, I be going in, I be making y'all live the moment with me. I dated a psycho. Yes, I've dated girl, boo, I've dated a psycho. All right, let me say this. I just want someone to relate right now. Have you ever dated someone and it's like you just look at your old photos, or like somehow somewhere you run into them, or just find their picture somewhere and you're like, damn, like I really dated this, like I really dated this shit. I actually like this thing. First of all, before we get into this story time video, I just want to say thank you to all of you guys that have supported me, that have subscribed. I really appreciate it. Thank you for those of you that's been watching, don't know me but still want me to win. I love you guys. Like, that takes some real person to do that for another person. Support is free, and for those of you that have been supporting me, even though you don't know me, like you just want to support me, like that means so much to me, and I love you guys for that. Like, you guys don't understand how grateful I am. I am just as happy as when I hit my first 10, my first 50, my first 100. My first 100, I did a whole career. I was like, oh, I be mad hype. But like, thank you guys. This is the road to 1,000 subscribers. Without further ado, baby, let's get into this video. I'm not even gonna, like, you know, dab on everything. I'm gonna get right into the story, because this having a story that, like, okay, this is one of my worst relationships ever. Like, even like when my friends is going through it and they need advice, this is where I dig in to give them advice, because this has been like a life lesson for me. Like, this is the story, or like the relationship that has taught me a lot of things. But you know, as well, at the same time, I'm kind of grateful because this person taught me like how or what I want in my future relationships and whatnot. Let's get into the drama, because I know that's what y'all interested in. So this guy, let's name him Trey. For some reason, I really like this name Trey. Y'all notice I name almost all of like the little boys in my story time Trey. All right, let's name him Trey. All right, Trey. How I met Trey is not important. We're not gonna talk about that, but we're gonna talk about Trey's psycho movements. Okay, he is psycho. But actually, when I first met him, I wasn't interested, to be honest. He was so like interested, like he would, which I should have known, like he had some like different psycho things to him that I just didn't pick up at first, and usually you don't pick that stuff up at first. So he was like really consistent with me. Like, he was so lovey-dovey. He was such a sweetheart, you guys. Like, he was just like somebody who just wanted to genuinely be there for me, as it seemed, and all that stuff. Anyways, I was personally not interested. Eventually I did give it a chance, and we started talking and we started going out. And it got to a point where Trey met my mom. You guys, you want to know what the first thing my mom said? So my mom met him or whatever. They talk, copy. So he leaves. A couple of days later, my mom called me like, your boyfriend is really ugly. That's the first thing my mama said. Like, he is ugly. All right. She was like, he is ugly. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm a person that really cares about what their mama think of who they go out with, or who they talk to, or like their decision making. I'm like that personally. Like, I care. So right off the bat, like, I knew she didn't really like him and stuff, and that rubbed me the wrong way. But it was all cool, because who cares now? Like, he is really ugly. Like, he is chopped. And I'm not shitting on him because we're not together no more and stuff. No, I'm not doing that. It's the simple fact that, like, when you really like somebody, like, you really do become blind. Like, you really don't see the ugliness out of them, or like certain behaviors. Like, you justify every little thing because, you know, you like them and you don't want to see it. Like, you block yourself from seeing it. And I think that was like, that's what it genuinely works. But long story short, this guy was really psycho, you guys. So we started going out, and like few months in, he started rubbing me the wrong way, which, like, in a way is like, oh, I don't want you talking to this person. Oh, I don't want you associating with your friends, these type of friends. And most of you guys know I used to run track when I was in high school, and everybody know, but if you're running track, you're gonna wear shorts to run. And like, he would tell me like, oh, like, I don't want you wearing those type of shorts. And it's like, bro, I'm wearing it to run a track meet, and then I'm taking them off. Like, if I'm with you, I'm with you. Like, calm down. You're so insecure. It was just a complete controlling freak, and that was something that I really didn't appreciate or liked about him. That's what started rubbing me the wrong way. And because of that, like, I kind of started feeling a little like iffy about him. I wasn't too comfortable, like, you know, talking to him on certain things, so I started hiding certain things from him. Like, if I would go hang out with friends, like, I would ignore his text. I wouldn't tell him. I wouldn't really talk to him, and that kind of just made the situation heated even more. So he would pop up on me on like different areas, or like if I post a snap with my friends, he would check my location and he would track me down, like, for real. And it was just mad creepy. And at first I thought he just really cared. And you guys, like, if you're somebody that's going through that, no, he does not care. Like, there's no reason for a person to be doing that. It's just like, to me, that's just too much. You know what I mean? That's too much. That's something your mama would do, or your father, not somebody you go out with. Like, what the hell? So that to me was just a really like weird and stuff. So it got to a point where like I just kind of like needed my space from him. Like, I really did need my space. And I would tell him that, and he would not like want to give me my space. He would not respect that. He's like, oh, it's a relationship. Like, if you want to take your space, that's us breaking up. And to be honest, you guys, at that time, like, I really didn't see a reason for us to like break up, but I did needed a break. So, but like every time I would ask him, I guess it pushed me to the edge. Like, every time I would ask him, he would just be like, oh, I don't, like, there's no reason for us to break up. Like, people go through ups and downs. Like, I'll change, I'll do this. And then he goes back to doing his old dumbass stuff. So it got to a point where I was like, you know what, if that's the case, then what's the point of like me being in a relationship? Like, I'm so young. Like, I was not trying to be tied down or anything. And he was just like mad. He was just mad serious about everything, and so controlling. And I'm just like, and it's like, there's so many things I want to do. I'm so young. Like, I want to have fun with my friends. I want to do certain things, and it's not like somebody who I'm not even in love with is gonna stop me. Like, I'm not. That shit look mad good right now. Oh my gosh. And it's like, that's not gonna stop me. And it was just like, it was just weird. It came to a point where I personally needed my space, and I broke up with him. And oh my god, girl, let me tell you, he did not take that lightly. Like, he did not want to break up, right? So I asked for my space, and I asked for us to go our separate ways. And you know, I still had him on social media. I still had his contact. I still have him on Snap and so on. But at first, he would post stuff to try to make me jealous, and it was getting under my skin, because I felt like personally he didn't understand where I was coming from. Like, if I asked for my space, obviously, like, you're doing something wrong. And I guess he definitely took it some type of way. So he would be on Snap, like, posting these stuff, posting other girls and stuff. So it got to a point where I blocked him on Snap, I blocked him on social media, and I still had his number. Honestly, that was the best thing I ever did for myself, because I didn't have to care no more. I didn't have to see what he was doing. I didn't have to see, like, you know, what was going on. So he realized that I blocked him and that I'm not really paying attention to him. The only thing I have is his number, and I'm sure I ain't gonna text him. So it got to a point where he's like, you know what, she really doesn't care. So he started like texting me, starting to like try to like fix things. Like, I would dub it, because I'm like, yo, like, you really don't care. You really haven't done anything to show me that you really like me. If anything, you disrespected me. And I was just done with the whole thing. Like, I was just like about, and like I was just moving on. Like, I was out of the way. I would go to school, and I would get out of school, and I would see him standing in front of my school waiting for me. And to me, that's just like mad weird. Like, we're broken up. First of all, like, that's mad weird. Don't nobody want to see you. Don't nobody want to talk to you or nothing. He would try to talk to me after school, or like when I'm trying to double with my friend, like, he would pull me aside, or like he would get in between our circle and try to talk. He was just doing really weird psycho stuff, and like have like to the point where like people would stare. And it's like, yo, get him in control. Like, what is going on? He was starting to make me look bad. Like, it was crazy. Like, it would be drama every day after school, me and him arguing. It would be like people were just watching, and it was just like too much for me. So he would text me nonstop, all this stuff. He would call me nonstop. So I blocked his number, obviously. And you would think that stopped. It was funny. I had a Gmail account, but at the same time, I had my school account. And he had my email password, so he would email me. And I would never reply. I don't even know how you can block somebody from email. Like, I don't even know if that's possible. But like, I would not answer his email. At the time, I wish I really knew how to do that. Like, I don't even know if that's possible. Like, you could block somebody from email. So he would try to like email me 1,000 times a day, send me photos of us through email. He would try to like write me paragraphs through email, how he felt through email, how he's gonna come see me through emails. And like, I would not reply. He would create different Google numbers to call me from. He literally had different numbers that he would call me all the time to try to reach me. And if you ever been in that type of situation, do you know how crazy that sounds? Like, it came to a point where I didn't even know who the hell this person was anymore. Like, I did not know who he was anymore. It was just psycho. It was just crazy. He would even create fake email accounts to email me just to talk. And it was just crazy. And long story short, it got to a point where I really thought that maybe he needs a restraining order, because I honestly thought I was gonna end up getting murdered or something, like, you know, some Lifetime movie shit. Like, I thought somebody was gonna make a movie out of my life someday. Like, it was crazy. I was just like, yo, like, it was just really crazy. And my friends were like, would like try to help, and it's like, there's nothing you can do. And it came to a point where I had to tell my guy friends. That's why I love my guy friends. Like, they don't play. They're literally like my blood brothers. Like, they don't play when it comes to me, which is why I really love them. And at the time, I had a friend that was like in a wrestling team, and he was really, really big in hockey. And I would try to have them like hit him up, try to scare him, try to get him to stop talking to me. And I think it would just like make him even more mad. Like, oh, hit me up on via email, like, oh, you think you can stop me? You have all these guys that you talk to trying to come to me. Just know it would never be me, and it would never be you or them. It would always be me and you. Like, on some, if it's not me, it ain't gonna be nobody type of moment. I was just like, oh, well, hell no. It was just really freaky. Like, he was really psycho, and I really thought it would get to the point where, like, you know, like, I might walk home one day and get stabbed or like get kidnapped and stuff. Like, he was really like traumatizing. He was really like weird. I mean, who could blame him? He was dating me. But all jokes aside, like, it was really crazy. And I feel like a lot of the time, a lot of females do go through stuff like that, and they're so used to. Sometimes females would blame themselves, and I can see why. But you need to, like, there's no reason to blame yourself, because it's really not your fault. It's no reason for a guy to feel like he could treat you like that, talk to you like that, disrespect you, or not treat you how you need to be treated. There's no freaking reason. And I feel like a lot of the times you have to go through the bad energy to really realize what you need out of a person, what you need out of a relationship, what you need for yourself, or how you want to be loved, how you want to be respected, how you want to be taken care of, how you want to be spoke to. And that's what I got out of it. Honestly, I felt like that relationship like really taught me a lot about like my future relationship with like either friends or loved ones, or it doesn't matter. Like, it just taught me a lot about myself and like how to put myself first, how to fight for myself. So how I got him to stop was like I emailed back and I threatened to put a restraining order on him, and I told him that I've been talking to like legal people, and like I would really put a restraining order on his ass if he won't leave me alone. And I felt like that made him afraid, that frightened him, like, oh, he didn't want the police involved, so he kind of chilled. So till this day, like here and there, he would still hit me up like here and there, and like to see how I'm doing. Obviously I'm not gonna reply. Or he would find me on social media, he would hit me up to see how I'm doing, he would try to talk to me and stuff. And for me, he's just such a negative energy that I just don't want to deal with. Like it just like reminds me of so many weird things, and it's just crazy that. But yeah, that was the time I dated a psycho. Like a psycho. He's crazy. Like, I really thought I was gonna be on some Lifetime movie or some movie, like somebody was gonna have to make a movie out of my freaking life. Like, I was just like, what is going on? But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for 900 subscribers. I love you guys. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Let's do this. Let's get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. Let's get monetized together, boo. Period. That's it. That's on period. I love you guys. I'm so excited for what the future holds. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway, which I'm so excited about. About 4 or 3 people might get a chance to win something from me, which I'm so excited to do with you guys. But I hope you're subscribed, because of course to win you're gonna have to subscribe. So make sure you subscribe right now ahead of time, so that when we hit that 1K, you're ready to do this. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all your support. I will never stop thanking you guys, because I do appreciate you guys. Thank you for always coming back here, for having faith in me, for trusting me with your time. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.
He tried to diss me.